I am B.A. Hunter, and these are my thoughts.
I know they didn't block Von Miller. I know they didn't block DeMarcus Ware.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
And the Denver Broncos win the game.
B.A.
Watch yourself, B.A. Now.
Can you dig it?
Try me if you want to. You'll go broke.
B.A. Hunter sarcastically speaking about Sports Podcast.
Yes! 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 Yeah! Wow! Ah! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Super Bowl, baby! Yeah!
Sarcastically speaking about sports. I'm your host. I haven't laid one down in a minute. No, I have not. No, I have not. Life's happened. Life. That, and I've been focusing on the other podcast that I have started. What the fuck is that? I hear, hold on. Technical difficulties on the Headhunter Production Suts, a.k.a. my daughter's bedroom, a.k.a. my office, a.k.a. Can't think of another a.k.a. because then we're going to stop right there. Yeah, it was some music that was coming through. It was Notorious B.I.G. A warning. Warning. There it is. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:45 and damn, I messed it up. Oh, shut up.
Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's this paging me and why. It's my nigga Pop from the
barbershop. And you can't tell me that's not a hot track. Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. One of the greatest, man. And it's a bit of an antiquated. I mean, the song still holds up, but if you listen to it, it opens up with beep, beep, beep. And to some of you, might not know what that is. Some of you younger listeners may not know. That's a pager. Yes, pager. That tells you how old that song is. Yeah, man. That's dude. Biggie was one of the greatest. Easily one of the greatest.
Fuck all you hoes.
Uh-oh. Fuck all you hoes.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing.
All them teachers.
To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from.
Above the buildings.
When I was trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
It's all face off his daughter, feed his daughter.
Struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the magazine.
Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
Both those two songs came off his first album, which was just is legendary. And here's another key fact that you should know about all early Biggie Smalls. All his work was the man who discovered him, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. I don't really know what he calls himself now. But he was always like it wasn't just his song, Biggie songs, because Puff went and discovered a lot. Mary J. Blige, 112, him and Mace with the shiny suits, the locks. But Puffy always made sure he was in the background talking. Yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always babble. It was almost like they would do the record, and then he would sneak into the recording studio and be like, all right, let me lay my tracks down over behind us, just to let you know that Bad Boy. He was part of Bad Boy. He wanted you to know. Take that. I never understood what that was all about. But yeah, Biggie Smalls, baby.
Oh. Check it out.
Oh, shit. I had to. Junior Mafia. I like that.
Yeah. Now, To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches.
Lyrical douches.
Who rock grooves and
Who
make
does?
moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I
Just ain't quit because one of these honey niggas got to creep with.
Sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why?
All right, I had to stop that one because I was gonna wait to look. That song, man, it's just him talking about going up in the club, taking your girl, just a whole just smooth. And I'm sorry, the classic forever line is him talking about eating some cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Are you kidding me? Cheese, dude. He made being a fat dude cool. He made it being a fat dude attainable to get women, money, everything. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. I wouldn't spill out any liquor for you unless I'm spilling it in my mouth. Sorry. I'm a cheap bastard and I don't, yeah, exactly. All right, sarcastically speaking about sports. Look, I'm gonna say what I always say. This show is based in sports. It's based sports. But I'll trail off and talk about anything. Because I'm a well-versed, immaculately brown individual. Immaculately brown, articulate. One of my nicknames, the articulate chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, I'm not known. I call myself that is because I have immaculately brown skin. I have freckles. I speak. I have a very deep and versatile vernacular. Let's see, I'm trying to use big words, so now I'm sounding stupid. I couldn't spell any of them fucking words just to let you know. All right, that's the first. Is that the first cuss word? Because I'm really like, I don't want to edit myself, but I do. Because cursing, just saying a curse word is almost that it almost contradicts me bragging about my vernacular. So that was one. Maybe I'm gonna get like a swear jar or something, you know? Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. But yeah, a little bit about me here lately. Yeah, dude. Haven't laid an episode down because I've been working on the other show, my other podcast that I do with Blaze Davis, Talk About Nothing podcast, which is going really good. You guys should check it out. It's on Podomatic and iTunes if you're interested. I've been just banged up lately, dude. I'm 44 years old and I'm starting to feel it. I am starting to feel it, man. I go to the doctor. The doctor tells me I got to lose weight. I got to start eating better. You know, diabetic concerns, and I'm just like, shit. You know, it's hard to eat right, man. And first of all, I don't even like, you go to the doctor, it's like, you go to the doctor, he's going to tell you you're fat. It's like, I have to pay you a copay to get disrespected? I'm going to pay a copay to get disrespected? No. Yes, actually, you are. So, I mean, I'm trying to change up my diet, trying to, you know, 'cause I don't want to fall in the whole diabetic thing. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want that. So, changing my diet up. My exercises has been bullshit as of late. I'm too busy on machines, staring into my phone or whatever handheld internet connected device. So I'm trying to kick that. But so I'm making these changes and I'm coming home and I'm realizing like my foot was hurting. Like my joints. And I just figured it's because, look, you've been getting after. That's what it is. Well, I'm at work last week, and it really hurts throughout the day. I'm like, wow. I get home, and I'm just like, I can't even stand on my left or my right. My left foot right in the big toe area. And I'm saying to myself, what the fuck is this? So I just figure, hey, you know, I take some Motrin, you know, go to bed, wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh, my God. I couldn't even put any weight on. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? And so my son's leaving out the door. He's like, yeah, you better go get that. Check it out. Maybe it's the gout, man. Ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, yeah, ha, ha, whatever. I'm talking like I can't even put weight on it. So I'm making an appointment to go in to see my doctor. Go in, see the what do I see? A physician's assistant. Ask me some questions. I do anything. He's like, yeah, so you've gout in your family? The history of gout? I'm like, no. And the more I'm starting to think about this, the more I'm like, I think I have fucking gout. And he starts saying, let's do some blood work, you know, because what it is, it's a acidic, some type of crystals in your blood, and they form on the joints. And my buddy C-Note, he's got the gout, and you call it the gout. You don't say the gout. The guy got the gout. Just like I got the sugar. No, you don't. You got a lot of sugar, which makes your blood sugar high. It's not it's a lot. but they got the gout. So but do the blood test, come, bam, my levels up, gout. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Prescribes me these pills, immediate relief. I'm like, shit. I really got to change up my diet because the beer and seafood. I'm just like, shit, man. Can't do what I want anymore. Then the next week, I'm getting ready to go. I'm off 3 days. We're going to go to work, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and I got that feeling in your throat where you're like, oh, I got to clear my throat. But I know what it is. I'm like, fuck. The minute it starts in your throat, I know. Go to work that next day, start feeling like shit throughout the day. By the time I get home, I'm way late. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, flu. Laid up for 3 days, man. Just jacked up with the flu. Snot, throat, everything. I didn't shave my head. I looked like a Filipino George Jefferson. Yeah, and this was right before my trip. Like this coming up this Wednesday, I'm going to be flying out to get with my wife. She's in San Antonio. We're going to drive back. So, yeah. I know you didn't really care about any of that shit, but hey, whatever, man. It's my show. You're gonna listen. Let's talk some sports, man. So yeah, NFL schedule was released, which if you're not a diehard football fan, NFL fan, you're like, whatever, big deal, the schedule. But all us diehards looking at that shit, you're already plotting and planning, and this is about the time that good old Raider fan. Raiders! Yeah, it's cute, man. Every time, man. Raider fan, they're pumped. Yeah, I know. I hear you guys. Yeah, they're not trying like. So what do they have them predicted? Yeah, I know. I hear you guys. I hear you. Raiders, AFC West. According to a USA Today prediction, they have the Raiders finishing at what is their record? 9-7. In the AFC West, they have the Denver Broncos 11-4, Chargers 10-6, Raiders 9-7, and the Chefs bringing up through at 7-9. So. Raider Nation, man. Good for you guys. But every Raider fan I know, they're dude, we're gonna do it. But I gotta say, this is the first offseason that I really, 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 truly believe that they. I don't know that I'd be as enthusiastic as Raider fan is, but I would definitely look for an improvement. Because you figure you got Carr. I think this is his third year. He's definitely the quarterback of the future. They've got Cooper. That dude, he's a stud. Running game, was it Latavius Murray or whatever? Yeah, running backs don't really matter that much. It doesn't matter to me that much. Their defense is solid. Apparently they've brought in some good offensive linemen, as they call them, car insurance. So I'm looking for the Raiders, but it's kind of a trip that they got the Chargers 10-6. Chargers couldn't get out of their own way last year. They were kind of trash. And the Chefs, they were good all the way until they got into the playoffs. They got punched in the head by the Patriots. And in Denver, with the defending Super Bowl champions, I mean, what can you say? Yes! 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 Yeah! Wow! That guy's fucking happy. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Super Bowl, baby! Super Bowl, baby. I was like running out into the streets, completely carrying on.
You got Bill over there.
Woo! Oh yeah, hear the chimes and shit. Yeah, oh yeah. That was Super Bowl Sunday. That was I had to wait until I knew that they won before I flipped out like that and ran in the streets. But yeah, so returning Super Bowl champs, Denver Broncos. They have us, which is I kind of like that, because I mean, we got this whole quarterback thing going on, which, you know what? Let's fucking talk about that. You know what? Let me just take a breath, because it's just that whole situation there is killing me, Smalls. We're talking to Johnny Manziel. Are you fucking kidding me? That dude? Yeah. So reports surfaced that we're reaching out to him, and then he gets on freaking TMZ.
Does the party ever stop?
Does the party ever stop?
Yeah.
Man, are we partying tonight? Here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here, let me get this thing. Here.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, are you worried?
Here. All right, so we're out here. In front of the nice guy.
Okay.
My guy.
I'm Dan. How's it going?
It's my guy Dan right here. We're doing like self-made video right now. It's badass.
So he's out on the streets. They've caught him, and he's like grabbing the camera out of the guy's hands and standing in front of it. He's fucking
Von Miller.
No.
Everybody knows Von Miller.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah.
Hold on. Super Bowl MVP. Everybody can see it.
current Dancing with the Stars.
MVP, Von Miller.
Contested.
My brother. I'm living with him right now.
Yeah.
We're getting our life together.
So you might go in the Broncos.
His life is already together. He's Super Bowl
So the
MVP.
Broncos. John Elway. Great dude.
Yeah.
Kubiak. Aggie, man. Aggie, my man. Listen. Great organization. Anywhere I get picked up, bro.
Drunk.
It's a blessing.
You're going to get picked up somewhere. You're confident?
Somewhere, bro. Listen. Whatever happens.
Somewhere,
I
bro.
love ball. I want to play.
Not football.
Yeah.
He loves ball.
That's the team I want to go to.
Do you think they care if you're partying a little bit? Is there anything wrong with that?
Partying. I don't think there's anything wrong with partying, bro.
Yeah.
There's a difference between partying and being out of control.
Yeah. You're not getting in trouble for anything.
And you see me here how many
Yeah.
nights in a row?
Yeah,
5, 6?
drunk.
A lot of times, yeah.
Exactly.
Where do you want to go?
What have we been doing since we've been here? Walking
I
out,
don't know,
being
you always
chill,
seem calm,
being
cool.
cool with y'all.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So yeah, dude, he's a mess. Why would we talk to him? And see, there's the connection. Kubiak, head coach of the Denver Broncos, is an ex Texas A&M Aggie, as he said. So maybe it's like an insider trading type deal. They're looking out for one another. And he says his brother Von Miller, we're getting our lives together. Von Miller's life is way together. He ain't out in the streets carrying on. He's delivering on the fucking field. So I'm like, why would we want this guy? So, but they've said, look, well, they're going to wait until they see what happens with his legal problems. So then, you talk to Von Miller. What does he got to say about it?
What is your thought on Johnny, and what would it be like if you had another Aggie on the Broncos?
I mean, if I had to make my decision on it, he would already be with the Broncos. But
the practice
squad,
squad,
we got guys
baby.
in the front office that make those decisions, and they put us in a championship. They put us in championships with those decisions.
Yes,
so
they did.
I'm just gonna follow those guys, and have those guys take the lead.
But I think honestly that he's just trying to support the dude. So then we get reports that he's not living with Von Miller. No, he's in L.A. living with Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon, his ex-teammate, wide receiver, talented, malcontentious, suspended for failing multiple drug tests. Josh Gordon, who consequently, while suspended right now, fails another drug test. It's like, you know what? Now it's like, dude, here's the thing with that. It's like, dude, at this point, it's not even, dude, he's got a problem. He needs to check himself into like a rehab or something, because this is your whole livelihood and you're still fucking around. And so apparently, yeah, that's who Johnny Manziel's living with. It's like, wow. Talk about dysfunction city. Yeah. Those two living in a house together. But apparently, like Josh Gordon, he puts out some cryptic tweet saying, look, this story's bigger than this. You need to look into it. Hey. Most people are not going to look deep. They're just going to look into just the surface part of that story. That's what they're going to see. Yeah. So, NFL schedule, I mean, basically, you look through it. They got the Patriots winning their division, with the Jets second, Bills third, Dolphins fourth. That was AFC East. AFC North, you got the Steelers 11-5. They got the Bengals 7-9, Ravens 7-9, and the Browns 4-12. The Browns. That's an interesting thing because they got RG Garbage on that team, RG3. And I'm sorry, I don't give a damn what anybody says. That guy's fucking broken. When he tried to play in that preseason game last year and got crushed, And then they put your boy in. What's his name? God damn, what's his name? Shit, I can't think of his name. The backup quarterback.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah, there it was. It came in. Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Mr. You like that himself.
You like that? You like that?
That was him. The now infamous post game. I don't know if it's a celebration so much as him saying, "Look, yeah, I'm doing it." But apparently he's trying to get that like franchise where he can put it on T-shirts and all that. Good move because it's iconic now. And he's the starting quarterback there. So yeah. As far as the rest of the league goes and the predictions, I mean, I don't really care about a lot of them. I don't care. Why would I care? But no, let's take a look. So NFC. We got they got the Cowboys 11-5. Redskins, like I said, 7-9. Giants 7-9, and Eagles 5-11. Wow. NFC East is straight up garbage. That's what USA Today is saying. Garbage. I mean, the Eagles, they turned everything up. They fired their head coach. All right, let's see. NFC North, they got the Packers 13-3, of course. Then they got the Vikings at 12-4. Bears 9-7, and the Lions in the fucking garbage can 4-12. Everyone, like Megatron left, he retired, and he's not coming back. Packers will probably definitely do that. I don't know why they got the Vikings ranked that high. I mean, they're journeyman, scrambling quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. He's like a mobile dink and dunk quarterback, kind of like Smith is, Alex Smith for the Chefs, just dinking and dunking. He can move. And the NFC South, they got the Panthers, 13-3. I categorically disagree with that. I think that because here, like any team that goes to the Super Bowl and loses, they tumble down the standings after that. You think about it throughout history, like once you go and you don't win, you're not going to get back. You're not. It's going to get worse. And the fucked up thing about the Panthers is it's Cam Newton, Mr. Cam, Mr. Dabbin, Mr. Dab himself.
But, I'm a firm believer. If you don't like me to do it, then don't let me in. I just like doing it, man. It's not, to be boastful. And from the crowd's response, they like seeing it. Tell me what to do. Dab on them folks. So I try dab on them folks in that tone too. Dab on them folks. He only like 16, but he got an Adam's apple.
I really don't think he's going to be dabbing on anything next year. I think that the NFL is a copycat league. And what was shown in the Super Bowl? Denver's relentless D was on his ass, and he didn't know what to do. Couldn't run around, couldn't do shit. So if their D is on point, it may keep them above 500 or whatever. But they're not going back to the Super Bowl because they were another one of these teams that was flirting with an undefeated season, and then the focus got put on that. And then once they did lose in the end, it was like all the air got let out of the bubble. I truly believe that there will never be an undefeated team in the NFL. Again, it'll never happen again. So Mercury Morris and his dry ass fucking afro, it's gonna be around forever until he dies. Showing up, him with the title town and all that bullshit. No one else is gonna beat that record. So yeah. So NFC South. They got the Panther. Yeah, I'm sorry. We already did that one. So, NFC West, the last one. You got the Seahawks, 11-5? 11-5. Cardinals, 11-5. And the Cardinals, wow. Man, did they get fucked up in the NFC Championship game against the Panthers. That was like beyond a letdown. I mean, I almost wonder, is Carson Palmer, is he going to be able to come back?
Step drop Palmer from a muddy pocket. And as he throws ball loose, the Panthers pounce on it at the 37-yard line, and it's going Carolina's way.
And Nick, he got picked up in the air by
KK short and slammed straight to the ground. And that ball was coming out. KK short's been outstanding.
Yeah, dude, Carson Palmer, whoa. You talk about shit in the bed, man. He, turned the ball over, I think, 6 times in that NFC Championship game. It was sad.
He went into full Rex Grossman, Jake Delhomme, all gunslinger meltdown mode.
Tell it to him, Romy.
6 turnovers.
6. Yeah, that shit was sad. It was sad because he had made, a big comeback. The team was looking good. He was making moves. Yeah, no. So yeah, pulling up in that. So okay, Seahawks 11-5, Cardinals 11-5, Niners 8-8, which is a very interesting. That's an interesting. And then they got the Rams 5-11. The Rams will be in L.A. They'll be the L.A. Rams, and they have the number 1 pick traded to them from the Tennessee Titans. But yeah, so the 49ers at 8-8, the now Chip Kelly-led 49ers. That's an interesting one right there. I mean, you got to think about this. The Niners have been on a free fall ever since they let Harbaugh leave. Their team is kind of shit. I truly believe that that owner, all he gives a shit about is that brand new stadium and just making money that way through the stadium. He doesn't give a fuck about the team. Nah, I don't think he does. And then you got the whole thing with Kaepernick, which who the Denver Broncos flirted with bringing in, but he didn't want to come in because he doesn't want to take a fucking pay cut. It's like, what? You don't want to take a pay cut for us rescuing you? Fine, screw you. Have fun there. But you would think that you got Chip Kelly, who runs that Wildcat, that crazy high tempo. You would think that they'd be a match made in heaven, but Cap didn't want to stay there. But he's still there. And like I said, they got him 8-8. So that's an interesting development. So can't wait for the NFL season to come back. This is a bit of a trip. I didn't think that this segment would go this long. But it did. And with that, I'm going to sign off. This is Sarcastically Speaking About Sports. I'm B.A. Hunter. Good night.
Oh, yeah, man. That's at Headhunter Productions. You don't know nothing about that. Headhunter. Headhunter, son.
Let me ask you a question. What do you know? What do you really know about Headhunter, son?